Hi guys, welcome to another beer review, and today we're going over to Tempest and we're having a look at their Alba 89, which is a coffee and vanilla slightly roasted brown ale, clocking in at 4.8% ABV. Of course, Tempest are out of the Scottish borders, and this was brewed for Beer 52 as part of the the nations box. I'm not a fan of rugby. I fucking despise rugby. You know what? It's just so fucking tedious. And I've got people in my family on the Wigan side of me who, actually play rugby. And it's just never appealed to me. It's just, I'm not even like one of those people who goes, "Oh, it's just a fucking sport." It's not. It's highly skilled. I mean, it's a lot better than American football, and a lot more manly. Oh, toxic masculinity. But yeah, anyway, so it's got coffee in it. I'm all over it. This was actually from a box that was kind of given to us by a friend of the family, actually, when we were having a sensible social distance drink in the garden. Um, yeah, he basically brought it round, and because he's a friend of my younger brother, and we were like sat on three parts of the garden, and wipes were used. Not in that way, you dirty bastards. Wipes were used, disinfectant. It was all above board. I know it's not the most ideal. I know I'll probably catch a little bit of flack for that, but I think a lot of you people out there have been flouting, genuinely flouting. But yeah, that does not detract from the fact that I think you should take this situation seriously. And even though we're now on Wednesday, the 13th of May, where some things have been lifted, I think you should still be very cautious and sensible and just think, use common sense. If you are going to just slightly go outside of those confines, do it in a sensible manner. It can be done, but don't do it often and don't take the piss. But yeah, anyway, after annoying some people, we'll get this opened. And this is one that I sort of sneakily didn't drink because I wanted to do a review of it. So there's the crown and there's the label. Adam, I think because we've been having barbecues on the weekend, me and my younger brother, and like buying kegs and stuff, a lot of like the bottle openers are just downstairs. Do you know what I mean? And I just can't be asked going downstairs. So Adam, I've still got them. Don't worry. And I'm not going to use my teeth. I'm going to see if I can get it open with a lighter. I'm not really usually that good with using inanimate objects to get a beer bottle open, but it's a technique that I learnt in Germany, which is very common. Everyone would just open it with like a little stick or like a matchstick, and it's just like, how the fuck are you doing that? But anyway, so using my Wander Beyond glass, so let's give this a pour, see what we get. Brown ales usually dry me up worse than fucking the Sahara Desert, but there's coffee in it, so I'm going to be excited. Do you know what I mean? So there we are, 330ml, and beer in the glass then, and yeah, it looks like a filter coffee. Um, Bordering on jet black, but it's a really dark sort of mahogany, I would say, with about just shy of a finger's worth of a mocha looking head. So certainly looking the part. So let's give it a little bit of a swirl and see what we get. It's quite savoury actually. And then the coffee comes through. But I'm getting like a bit of beef. There's a like subtle hint of like a caramelly malt presence. But yeah, a little bit of tobacco. Woodiness, definitely woody. Smelling pretty damn good so far. Let's give it a taste. Cheers, folks. Now, I knew going into this that there's a big chance, especially with it being in a bottle, that the coffee would fade slightly. So, it's not a potent coffee character, but then again, a lot of breweries, when they put coffee in it, you just get like the subtlest hint of coffee. And it's just like, if you're going to do coffee, do it big, bold, and in your face. That being said, you still do get a nice coffee character in this. It's twiggy, it's woody, it's got that slight savoury character to it. There's a very subtle, almost umami-like character. Also got like a pepperiness to it. But the coffee is nice. Coffee is really nice in this, actually. Subtle hint of vanilla, which I'm all for because I don't like it when vanilla's a big flavour in a beer. Sorry, Rob, if you're watching this. But yeah, that's nice. It's a really nice and balanced beer, and I'm starting to get saturated by light. My time has come, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. On the fly editing there for you. It's got a nice silky mouthfeel. Lower end of medium, I would say. But I wasn't expecting, you know, a big bold brash body on this. Not like myself. But yeah. There's a vanilla like sweetness on the back end, I would say. And it's not really that bitter actually. But yeah, does it say what coffee has been used in this? See, that I don't like that. I like it when they acknowledge the roaster. But I'm not gonna, you know, deduct points or anything like that. I'm not that petty. And I do like Tempest, especially the darker beers like this. They did was it a dark Pilsner or something like that? Which again, I think came from a Beer 52 box. That was really, really tasty. And this is tasty as well. In fact, I don't think there's been that much fade. But then again, you can have a really faded coffee character, but then some beers the coffee will just stay around. I think it must all depend on like the molecular structure of all the other ingredients that have been put in, and like the repercussions of combining two flavors. I don't know. I'm not a microbiologist. I'm a twat who's doing a beer review in his bedroom. But yeah, I kind of like that savoury vibe about it as well. Brown ales, still not fully convinced. I can think of much more exciting styles to have, but this is a really good one. I really, really like this, and yeah, I can imagine this going down really well, used in a nice chili con carne. Not had a good chili con carne for absolutely ages. I'll have to rectify that. Anyway, so in terms of a rating then, I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. I didn't pay for it either, which is always a bonus. Yeah, lovely, lovely stuff indeed. Tempest, I think a very underrated brewery, to be honest. But I need to try a few more of their, excuse me, lighter, paler beers. But as far as the dark beers go, you could do much, much worse. Anyway, so 8.5 out of 10 I'm going to give this one. If you like your coffee, you're going to enjoy this one. I wouldn't comment really on where it stands as a brown ale, just because it's a style that I don't tend to gravitate towards too, even though I should go by my own advice, and even if it's styles that you don't like, keep drinking them so you can sort of like get a gist for it. But yeah, lovely, lovely stuff indeed. Anyway, so if you've tried this, let me know your thoughts, opinions down below. Are you a fan of the brewery? What beers have you tried from them? If you're a fan of, then let me know in the comments. That wasn't a properly structured sentence, but hey ho. And yeah, so go check out the brewery. As always, I'm going to put their bottle shop down below, or web shop I should say, if they've got one. And if they do, and you're either local or if they deliver nationally or from country to country, then give them a try, and especially give some of their dark beers a try. Anyway, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching. Links will be down below, and hopefully I shall see you all later. Cheers.